Hey, I'm Janelle and this is toDIYfor. So I've got a really easy DIY today. It only requires a few tools, a scrap piece of wood, and it's gonna be perfect for the patio. I'm calling it a wine caddy. I don't know if that's the actual proper term for it, but let's just get into the DIY. So what I used was a scrap piece of pine. It's really cheap wood, but it's sturdy enough for this. This was a 1x10 board that I cut down into a perfect square, and then I drew an X on the back side. So this gives you the center point, which is where you want to drill your hole for your wine bottle. I found a 1 1/4 inch hole is a great size for a wine bottle. You might need to sand it down ever so slightly like I did. And then you're going to take your wine glasses and measure where you want them to be. So I'm giving you my measurements, but it might be different for your own wine glasses depending on the size. Mine measured in about 2 3/4 inch. So I marked that on all 4 lines here, and I drilled in a 1/2 inch hole because this fits my stemware. Again, adjust for your own glasses. So then you're going to draw some lines out and basically make a slot for your glasses to slide in. You want this to be slightly smaller than the hole so they kind of lock in place and don't fall out. I used my jigsaw to cut those in. They're a little bit janky, but they work. And make sure you sand everything down so it's nice and smooth. Get in those crevices as best as you can. I chose to stain mine. You can paint it, you can do whatever you want with yours. Just make sure you get in all of those crevices again, which is a little bit tricky. And partway through, I decided, you know what, I'm gonna rough this board up and kind of antique it. So you can easily do that with a hammer, and just make sure you go over those holes to kind of exaggerate the grooves. I went a little bit overboard, to be honest, but you live and learn. So I finished this off with 2 coats of polyurethane just to seal it all in and protect it. And once it's dry, you have a wine caddy. So it's as simple as that. I think it's perfect for the patio, would make a really great gift as well. I would just suggest using a better piece of wood than I did. But what did you think of the DIY? If you enjoyed it, of course, give the video a like, but please share it with your friends as well. It really helps my channel to grow, and I also just love sharing my DIYs with people. So if you want, you can follow me on Instagram and on Twitter there to get like a little more sneak peek into some of my upcoming projects, but also to share with me the DIYs that you're working on at home. If it's one of mine that you're trying out, if it's something completely different, tag me in it at Janelle Steeper. I just love to see what you guys are making at home as well. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new to my channel. I do new videos every Wednesday, so I'll talk to you next week. Cheers.